As a former alcoholic, I would get myself into some pretty crazy situations, and on this particular day, I was taking on a character, which I usually do. You've met some of them so far, and I hope you've enjoyed those characters, but today I was feeling spicy. It was a Sunday afternoon, early summer of 2023, before I stopped drinking, and I'm out for a day drink, having a few with the boys. Bang, bang, bang. Sundays were my vodka water days, all right? And now, I had just opened up a new credit card, and for some reason in my stupid little brain, I thought that opening up a new credit card meant I just got a bunch of money. My credit limit was $9,000. I just made $9,000. No, I didn't. I was a lazy sack of shit who opened up credit cards. That ended up being a really bad idea in about 2 years when I had to pay it all off. Bang. Anyways, so it's a Sunday afternoon. I'm sipping vodka waters by myself over at a small little bar in Nashville. I make my way downtown and I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? I got $9,000. I can do whatever I want. What do? I stroll on over to the W Hotel in downtown Nashville. I walk straight up to the front desk and I said, let me see the penthouse. This guy was like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's the biggest hotel room you got? I want to see it. He's like, oh, okay. And so he takes me, and I'm like playing it like I'm some big shot. I haven't made up my story yet. I don't know who I am, but I'm not gonna be me, because me sucks. And so we go up to the top floor, the penthouse suite at the W Hotel. I asked him how much it was. He goes, it's $2,200 for the night. I'm like, all right, I got $9,000. That's way under budget. I go upstairs. He's showing me the tour. We walk in. I said, I'll take it for the night. Dude, why? I'm already in debt. I have no money, and I think it's a good idea to get the penthouse suite on a Sunday night. For what reason? So this is like 7 o'clock. And so I'm like, well, what am I going to do now? I'm sitting up there. It was so dope. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was so cool. Like, huge open floor plan, record player, like pinball machine, massive bathtub. I'm a big bath guy, so I knew I was going to be taking full advantage of those bubbles later that night. So what do I do next? I'm like, well, I'm alone. I need some friends. So what do? I had Guitar Hero back in my apartment. I literally live in Nashville, like 10 minutes away. I'm like, shit, it'd be so much cooler if I had my Guitar Hero. Bam, Uber home, get my Guitar Hero, get my Wii, Uber back to the hotel, set it up on this like massive TV in the living room. I'm vibing on Guitar Hero, off the bag, off the liquor. And then like another hour goes by and I'm like, wait a second. I have no friends. I'm by myself. This sucks. And so I go out to the bars. I hit Whiskey Row, go to the rooftop, and I'm like, what's my story? I need some friends. And so then it clicks. I'm a big time record producer. I have made a bunch of massive hits, and I'm in Nashville. Everyone's trying to be a singer. People are going to want to hang out with me. I'm like, hell yeah. And just as so happens, I'm very good friends with a big time artist. And so whenever I would get into these modes and I needed some validation or like someone to be like, all right, he's not lying, I would just FaceTime him and he would fucking answer. And so I'm talking to these people, I'm talking to these guys, talking to these girls. I'm like, who's in music? Hey guys, like, I'm a big time record producer. I'd love to have you come back to my penthouse suite at the W. We're going to write some music. We're going to play Guitar Hero. We're going to hang out. Also, fucking Guitar Hero is awesome. I still play it to this day. And they're like, no, like, what the hell? And I'm like, all right, well, like, you know, my friend, this big country artist, like, he might pull up. He wasn't going to pull up. They're like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, like he might pull up. And they're like, all right, he must be legit. So I FaceTime my boy. He answers. He's like, this motherfucker. So he answers the FaceTime. I get the people now believe me, right? That I'm not sure what the word is, but they're like, yes, all right, this guy must be telling the truth. So I have like 6 guys and like 4 girls come back to my penthouse suite, as if I lived there. I don't even have a net worth at this point. And so we go up to the penthouse suite and dude, we are off the bag. I am absolutely fucking shredding. I'm Ned Shredfingers on the Guitar Hero at this point. I'm a fucking expert, by the way. And these people are like, yo, like, and so like, I'm like, hey, let's sit down. I've never written a song in my life. I don't even know what that looks like. I'm like, let's see what you got, man. I'm like, all right, we're gonna have auditions. And these people are like, they're like, everyone's off the bag, so we're delusional. And they're like, one guy's singing. If you've been to Nashville, someone's always singing. So one guy's singing, I'm like, hey man, we got to get you in the studio come Monday. Like, it's going to be big. You're going to be big. I actually have videos of this on my phone. He was actually pretty good. I don't think he's made it big yet. But these people fully believe I'm about to hook him up with a record deal. I'm like, hey, like, come into the studio on Tuesday. I'm going to call up my boy, my country artist, my famous country artist friend. We're going to go into the studio. We'll write. Dude, what in the world? All of this just because I wanted some fucking friends. We end up ripping bag until the early AM. I woke up next to the bathtub and I remember taking a bath by myself. And I woke up in the morning, nobody was there. Nobody was there. I woke up the next day to check out at like 11 a.m. and nobody was there. And so for a quick second, I was like, did that happen? Like, was I writing songs and offering record deals until 6 a.m.? Or was I just so off the bag ski that I completely made this up? Like, there was a part of me that didn't know if this was real. Anyways, come Monday, I had to have some clarity. I mean, this dude hit me up. He was like, hey man, really enjoyed our conversation. Like, I would love to pick this up and like keep riding with it. And I'm like, fuck. Obviously, I'm not a record producer. I just got fired from a job as a marketing. Oh God. Anyways, guys, if you're looking to make a record, I'm not your guy. If you're looking to write a song, I'm not your guy. If you're looking for somebody to direct you towards a bag, I'm definitely still not your guy. I'm joking. Anyways, man, that was a good one.